Well, hello there, guys, and welcome to Football Tactics and Glory. This is a fascinating game that actually combines turn-based strategy with the awesome sport of football, or as Americans like to call it, soccer, and I can't wait to jump in. So I've actually played a bit. Right now, what we're basically doing is we're trying to get the ball back from the teammate, the enemy teammate. But there's a bunch of actual turn-based strategy that goes into this game. So first of all, there's the skill level of the actual players. And as you can see right there, the enemy managed to pass, but he also had to do a roll, and his roll was higher than ours. See, his passing is 35, whereas my defense is only 8. The same just happened right there, where the enemy scored. They just have a higher skill level, so basically our rolls are less likely to end in any sort of effective pass. So you want to increase that skill level, and you're able to do that over the course of the season. Right now we're playing with a Portuguese team in the amateur league, and as you can see against these defenders, we're just not performing very well. You need to increase the skill level of your players. You actually unlock specific skills, which is really cool. And it's a fun game. I hope we get a shot here. I think we have no moves left, though, so that means they'll probably take the ball back from us, and that is just too bad. They're already up 1-0, and obviously, I don't want that to happen. I want them to be losing this quite a lot. Passing up. They could go for a shot here. Nice. We actually managed to defend it, but our defense actually kicked it back to them. So all of these different things go into account when you're playing, depending on your team's skill level, depending on the role, etc. I am going to be able to tackle this guy, and actually I'm going to go for the slide tackle, which is one of the special skills that this particular player has. There we go. I wonder if we could pass to this guy. It's going to be a tough one, but we'll go for it. Nope. Enemy got that. About 42 minutes of the match. I hope this one will end fairly soon, but look at that. Like, the actual tackle is just not going to be very good because our tackling skill compared with his dribbling is not great. So I'm just going to press him. So we can at least try to block a bit. It'll sort of lower his ability to pass. And there we go. Halftime 1-0 for the enemy team. Yeah, they're definitely going to take a shot. Got very lucky, but we kicked it right back to them, so maybe not so lucky. Alright, I think we can do this. So this guy's actually got some pretty good tackling skills. Managed to take the ball back. Now the question is, can we pass it to one of our forwards in time? And I don't think we can, so I'm going to pass to Resendez here. And yeah, unfortunately the enemy intercepted that. That was a tough one. We tried to pass it across 2 enemy players. That's never very easy. He's going to go wide. He's going to pass to him. Actually, really good tactics there by the team. We've just got to learn from this. These guys are second in our entire league, so I'm not surprised that they're actually doing okay, but I'm still trying to tie the game up. All right, let's see. Lofted pass. Come on, get it. Oh! All right, this is going to be weird. We can actually still grab the ball. Then we got to pass it, and I'm thinking right now the best thing is just to hold it. This way we'll have a little increase to our defense skill. He's going to have to go for the tackle, I think. Oh, he got it. He got it, man. The only positive thing here is it's going to be our turn very soon. Yeah, great job. Just kick the ball out. That's a great idea. Let's grab it. So I'm going to do a lofted pass to Mosca. Didn't quite get it. We did get the ball close to the box, though. All right, he's going to try and block me. That was a great steal. There's not much you can do when they do a steal like that. We've got to try. We're at 89 minutes. I don't think we have a chance to win. But in the off chance we do, I'm still going to try. Look at that. No, he got it right from us. We're at 90 minutes. That's going to be the end of the game. And we just got a foul. We might actually get... Yeah, we got a yellow card for that. But the other team is definitely going to win this one. Nice save, but it's not going to make a difference. Good job there, keeper. That's full time, guys. So now what happens, and this is kind of cool, is unfortunately, you know, well, actually the enemy team got injured, so I'm not concerned about that. But when you get an injured player, you obviously need to take them out. And the cool thing is the league you start in initially is like a very amateur league. Like, it actually tells you that the people in this league are business professionals, like doctors, lawyers, etc., and they just do this for fun on the weekend. So the goal is to work your way up through like 3 or 4 or 5 leagues even to get to the Premier League, which is, of course, you know, #1, the best of the best. And over time, you actually gain skills. You also unlock levels for your men. And these levels over time increase the skill attributes for each of your players. So it's really useful. Over here, as you can see, right now we can't upgrade any of them, but very soon we will be able to upgrade some of these guys. And you also have a lot of other things to concern yourself with. Really cool stuff as well. Like, for instance, you can actually improve your stadium. If we go here to upgrades, you can improve your stadium size, the youth academy, so you can actually start getting youth players to possibly draft into your club instead of having to go to transfers and pay for them. So this is like a really cool stuff. You can also completely change your club name, the club photo, which is hilarious, the uniform, the logo. This is all changeable stuff, and it really adds a very cool level to the game. Now over here, we've got these 52 prestige points to spend, which is separate from money. And I think I'm going to sign a defender coach. We desperately need one. And I'm also going to sign... I'm going to sign another for Scouts assistant. So this lowers the minimum age of people we can actually transfer. Right now, we can only get older players because, once again, we're in the amateur league, which basically means we're worth nothing. I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys right here the simulation. So if you ever want to skip a match, you can always go for sim. In this case, I think we'll win because we're better than Ishbin UFC. But you shouldn't do this, especially up in the, you know, more advanced leagues, because a lot of the teams that you're playing against in the advanced leagues, if you sim the game, they're probably going to beat you. They're going to do a damn good job, put it that way. Okay, so we can go ahead and upgrade this player right here. And there's a lot of different things you can decide to upgrade. So you can actually make the player more popular amongst the fans, which will draw more people to your stadium, which in turn increases your profit. You can increase his talent. You can increase his dedication. All sorts of different things. Now, this guy is a central defender, so I really want to increase his talent. I want to have a good central defender here. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for level 3 skill trainable. So I guess we have to go to the talent focus. And now he's going to do a lot better in training sessions, which basically occur by selecting them here. Right now, for instance, we're trading this incredible cannon shot, which is a really strong shot. It almost always scores a goal. You can only use it, I think, once or twice a match, but it's going to take us a year and 7 months to train this player on it. So we can learn it now for 195 prestige, but we need to unlock that prestige first. Now, since Sosia is hurt, I'm going to put Mosca in to replace him. And let's see what messages we have here from our coach and the assistant coach. We will remain in the amateur league, or we may even be promoted to the 3rd league. It does not matter. We need to show them some real football. In the long run, we will only be able to achieve international success by playing quality football. Unfortunately, we failed to demonstrate our tactical skills. Scoring goals as a result of a cross is an important part of modern football. That's something we didn't do. We also don't seem to really have, honestly, a formation set up for that. So I might change the formation, because right now our formation is really set up for a central attack starting from the midfield, basically going for goals just with our fast forwards, not bothering with crosses or anything like that. Nothing fancy, if that makes sense. But I think we might be promoted here to the next league. Remember, we were in the amateur league, so this is the end of the season. We're rank 3, which means we are technically supposed to be promoted. Ranks 1, 2, and 3 in the amateur league are promoted, as opposed to ranks 1 and 2 in the more advanced leagues. So we'll see what happens. But still, with rank 3, there's a chance we will remain in this league. It really depends. So cool, we get to choose a sponsor. This is brand new. Can't wait to see what we can get here. So Okay, rank 3. So we actually got a bronze medal. The footballers of Alentejo FC have displayed some outstanding football this season. Obviously, the manager of Alentejo FC has grand ambitions, unlike his peers in the amateur league. The team has deserved its promotion to the 3rd league. Wonderful. So we're going to be going against some tougher teams, obviously. And as you can see here, players' achievements. Wow. So all of these guys, of course, will know for the rest of their career that they have won an amateur league game. And we're going to jump into the new season. So we get to select a sponsor, guys. This is incredible. The conditions of each sponsor are one of them is really tough, which is reach finals in this club and get promoted to the next league. For that, we get $32,000. That's tough. Top ranked in league is also tough. Now, this guy, Entropy, is going to give us 385 gold just to score goals. I mean, it's a really tough call. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get promoted or reach finals in the cup. So I'm almost tempted to go with Entropy, but to be able to get the grand prize for them, we have to win the cup, which is tough. But it's also tough to win the finals of the cup. The promoted to next league is more realistic. I'm going to take Primero and just hope that we do well this league. So let's move forward. We'll take a look at the teams we're dealing with here as well. Depending on the skill level, we might have wanted to take Entropy. So it's our first sponsor for the team. Like I say, you start in an amateur league with doctors, lawyers. It's not made for professional football at all. Once in a half year, we choose the most promising player from Youth Academy and sign a contract with them for 1 year. Today, we signed a contract with 17-year-old Tomas. Cool. So we do have to increase our youth academy. It's not very good. Cool. So actually a lot of the Portuguese teams managed to qualify for UEFA Cups, things like that. The important stuff, essentially. Let's go to the next. All right, so this is our first game in the new league. I definitely want to see what happens. And we also have some transfers we probably want to take a look at. So here we go. Alentejo FC against Almada Football Club. Wow, the stadium looks a lot different. So before we were playing with like just a wooden bench. Now we're actually like, it's not a huge stadium, but it's definitely a 3rd tier stadium. I'm liking that. Oh boy, 40. Look at their attack power, 40, compared to our 17 and 6. So it's going to be really tough to beat these guys. We're going to have to be extremely lucky. $56, man. I mean, we have to be extremely lucky. 94 on the goalkeeper defense. So unless they get a really terrible roll, or we get a really good one, the chances of them just totally overpowering us are extremely likely. We'd almost have been better off to stay in the amateur league just to train our skills. So that's something for those of you guys that have never played the game to consider doing. Here we go, nice. Pass to Garu. And I'm going to pass to our central attacker, Villarreal. No. I'm going to have to pass to Mosca. So close. We got past the defenders, but not the goalkeeper. Even if we could draw with this team, that would be an okay outcome. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Nice. Come on, Villarreal. You have nobody in front of you, man. You can do this. Ah, the defender got it. If you guys keep seeing like that +2 CF, +2 DE, essentially what that is each position, like even when they make a play, they're going to gain a few skill points for that position. That includes the defenders, you know, just for moving in the enemy's way. So this is, you know, even if we lose a game, we're still sort of learning, essentially. Our players are still learning, which I really like, because in a lot of sports games, if you don't have a win, it's basically pointless. In this game, if you don't have a win, you know, it's not the end of the world. You'll do better next time. Although I think we should have probably taken that first sponsor. The one for the goals. A power shot is even less likely. Yeah, that goalie is going to crush us. Second halftime. We can also substitute in new players, guys, for those of you wondering. We're just not in a position where we really need to. Of course. Another thing about our forwards trying to steal a ball is, you know, they're not very good at tackling. So I probably would have been better off trying to develop the pitch, maybe move some defenders up while the enemy had the ball there. Wow, look at that, man. Amazing goal. I've got to give it to them. That was a really good one. Through 3 defenders. Let's pass to Jens. Maybe he'll be luckier than the rest of us. Come on, Jens. Nope, that goalie is unbeatable. With that skill level, it's going to be very hard to beat him. And like I said, this is why you have to keep increasing the skill of your players to the point where they can actually score. Sometimes it's going to be like 1 chance out of 100 that they can score, considering their skill level. Oh, he's going to try to block me. Nice. Got to give the opponent, you know, respect where it's due, guys. Now, we do have a special skill with this player, which is the slide tackle. And we're going to go ahead and try it. Sure enough, we got the ball. Nice. No! They absolutely got that, man. So we're just going to press. We know we can't, there's no way we can steal the ball from him. So if we press, we at least lower his chance of a good pass. Especially to that area. I don't know if we lower it to over here to the left. He's going to cross. Look at this. Look at that cross. That's insane. Let's go for the tackle. Oh, that is going to be a foul kick. A free kick, I should say. Now, for the free kick, you can actually set up your team however you want. In this case, I'm going to bring some guys up to basically defend against anything they might try. But I think they'll go for the shot. I certainly would if I was them. They just have much better skill points here. And, yep, that's going to be a goal. Nice free kick goal. So we might have been able to, or maybe we should have stayed in amateur league. That might have been a wiser decision. Damn it. That's going to be full time, guys. And once again, we will get some skill for this, nonetheless. You'll see that the experience increasing. This guy, Muska, just went to 10, which means he's ready for an upgrade. And he's actually one of our best players, so that's exciting. Let's see if we can actually give him anything. He's actually a sub, but he subs basically anytime one of our forwards goes out, he's the guy that comes in to replace him. So I want to upgrade Muska and Villarreal. So for Villarreal, he's a fan favorite here. Or I wanted to make him a fan favorite. Let's see, talent. We're going to focus on talent for him, actually. And for Muska, I'm also going to focus on talent, primarily because this is a sub. He's not going to be on the field very often. We have to extend a few of these contracts, but some of them we simply can't afford. Like for this, we have to pay $200, and we just can't do it. So unfortunately, Villarreal is going away in 2 months. As for this guy, same thing. For some of these players, we just have to pay. So for Clara, it's 2,000 to keep him, which, yeah, I'm going to wait a bit on that, man. That's very expensive. Let's take a look at these transfers. So some of these transfers are extremely expensive, but they might actually be pretty damn good compared to the players we have now. So I'm going to actually compare with Mosca. This guy's much better than Mosca. What about Villarreal? He's not as good as Villarreal, at least not in terms of acceleration. And he's not as good as Jens. Although he is better at them in terms of passing and defense. So he could probably replace Mosca or Socia. Even there, though, Socia looks pretty good. So I'm not going to get this guy yet. I think I'm actually more concerned with getting some defenders. But we'll think about it. So this guy, Magalhães, is also a good idea. He's a midfielder. Let's compare it with our midfielders. He's much better than Garro. But Garro is out of the youth academy, and I was kind of trying to, work on him until he gets better. But I don't think so. I think he's not very good. Yeah, we might want to get this guy Magalhães. So we're going to buy him. 2,000 to buy that guy. And I'll go into my club. So take out Garro. So Magalhães is there. Nice. That should improve our team a little bit. And you actually have like a rating right here if you guys were seeing that. I don't know what this does. Okay, that just jumps into the actual team management. Hey, Obersum Führer Marcus. How you doing, mate? Yeah, this is an interesting game to bring to the channel. I know it's a sports game, but it really is a strategy game as well. So it's interesting to kind of see that. Povoa do Varzim. Okay, let's do this match too. Right now we have only 151 fans, just to show you how small of a team we are. Okay, here we go. Now they stopped that, but this team doesn't look as good as the last one. Their skills are not as high. They're still better than us, but not as high as the last team. Gonna do a pass. No, they're gonna actually try to defend here. And since he guarded the ball, his defense is actually gonna increase. So what I'm gonna do is actually move this guy up. And just press. Then we'll move this guy up here, and hopefully we defend against anything he attempts. No, he's going to pass right through us. At least, though, now we've got a lot of players up here in front, so scoring a goal should be a bit easier. We're going to go for a shot here. Luckily, we managed to defend that one, man. That was a lot of luck. That's going to go out. Now, we can still grab it, but we only have one move left. So at this point, the enemy will probably tackle us and take the ball back. Although this is a very even match, going back and forth. Absolutely no goals scored yet, and we're almost at halftime. Once again, our defender at least knows how to tackle, but we've just used up our moves, so now the enemy can start getting into place. Oh, that's a foul for us, and they just injured Jorge, guys. This guy's really good. And they just injured him. He's one of our defenders. I'm going to put in Borge. Jorge for Borge. And now we should get a pretty nice shot. Okay, so it's just a basic free kick since it happened behind the line. Never mind. Come on, man. And I'm going to hold. Oh, it's halftime. I should have taken the shot. I should have been looking at the clock there, guys. Yeah, that was definitely a shot. Doing pretty good, man. I'm actually about to go to my uncle's house for 2 days, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting any videos up for a bit. But I decided I was really enjoying this game. I purchased it. It's a strategy game, and I was like, let me see if we can get some of the viewers on the Agrippa Max NH channel to watch. We'll see. If you guys want to see a campaign on this, or if you want to see a Let's Play or continued streams, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Those of you that are not currently here. All right, it's a nice pass. Man, we could beat this team. This would be our first victory against the League 3 teams. You know, we've just gotten out of League 1. Let's see if we can't go ahead and score with a League 3 player. Oh, yeah! That's beautiful! That's what I'm talking about right there. That's our first goal. I love the way the guys look, too. They look like dwarfs. With totally normal faces. It's basically like midget football. Oh, sorry, I'm not politically correct. Dwarf football. Apologies. It would be really nice to win a game here because we'd prove ourselves in the league and prove that we belong here, essentially. Beautiful. Now, not the greatest pass in the world, but he's going to automatically get the ball back, which is one of his skills. So we don't waste a move. A pass to Resendes. And back to Villarreal. I don't want to do a layoff pass. And we're going for another shot. Oh, this time they stopped it. All right. Not so lucky. Hey, Redford Keys. How you doing, bud? Not bad. Not bad at all. Like I said, just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this game. I love football. I love strategy, and the mix of two is surprisingly good. And actually, if you guys look, they've injured 2 of our players, dude, and they just injured Magalhães, the guy we just transferred. These guys suck. I hate them. So let's put in one of our newbies, one of our young players here, and I'm going to put in the one with the most possibility, and that's Garro. Totally lost track of what I was saying because that happened. All right, so we're going to try to pass here. Got pretty good defense here. Get him to move. Yeah, they got that. 81 minutes on the clock. We're hoping to end this with a victory, and sure enough, we intercepted that pass. But they still have 2 moves left. Oh, man! Dude! Okay, I'm definitely going to let Villarreal take that shot. Actually, I'm going to let Mosca take the shot. I'm going to put Villarreal here. I'm going to put Garro here. Alright, so I'm going to pass to Inge. I'm not even going for the shot. I want to get closer. And with Inge, we should be able to score a definite winning goal here. I'm going for a power shot. Boom! Crushing goal there. That was beautiful. And that's definitely going to be our first victory in League 3. 2-0, 89 minutes, 2 minutes on the clock for injury time. I don't think the opposing team has a chance. Nice. Full time, baby. And there we go. That is going to be awesome. And once again, our experience is going to go up here. 21 for Resendes, 20 for Villarreal. We'll probably be able to go ahead and upgrade these guys. And 1,000 for that. Wow. So we're getting a lot more for each match. And I'm glad because we need 15,000 to upgrade our stadium. And right now our stadium only seats 100 people. And we have 153 fans. So our fans can't even get into our stadium. We still have wooden benches, basically. It's an online game and a multiplayer. He says Call of War 1942. That sounds pretty cool. If you can, with that stuff, like, you know, especially in the stream, I forget a lot of stuff because so many people are, like, typing things. Of course, the stream's different because we don't have a lot of viewers for this one. But if you can't, just post it on, like, one of my videos. Any of my videos you want, I'll see it. And just be like, hey, you know, check this out. Maybe if you want to provide a link, do. Although, keep in mind, sometimes YouTube will get rid of anything that does have a link, which is kind of frustrating. Okay, the third league lies at the bottom of professional football. Its teams are still staffed with amateurs, but they take their training more seriously. How do I know that? When we played in the third league with my previous team, I thought we couldn't sink any lower. They're all amateurs after all, but the manager achieved the impossible and got a perfectly capable team to the amateur league. Even if your skills surpass those of your predecessor, you may still face difficulties getting promoted. And if you think you can hold your ground, think again. The next league will be much more challenging. Perhaps it's worth remaining in the third league for a while, make some money, and train your players. See, I like what this guy's suggesting, which is basically just that. That in this particular league, the best thing to do is to train our players, maybe not even promote ourselves. You know, maybe even purposely lose games if we do too well, because we want to make sure that we're ready for the next league. We were almost not ready for this league, as evidenced by our 4-0 loss on our first game. So we'll see what happens. We'll go to the next game here. And we've got another match against Santarém Football Club. Now, they've drawn their first match. So let's go ahead and play. Of course, you could simulate the match. You can also watch the match without actually playing it, which has its own sort of, which is also pretty fun. It happens in real time. Great defending. Really great defending. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take the ball. Pass. It's going to be hard to get past this guy, so I'm actually going to pass to Frasco. That way we don't have to go through this defender. We only had one move left, so I didn't see a lot of possibilities there. We actually defended against that, but unfortunately our defense just gave the ball right back to them. So they've got one move. They can go for a shot, and I think that's exactly what they were going for. Frasco again. Frasco get it to Villarreal. Come on, man. Oh, so close. No moves left here, so hopefully Villarreal can hold it. But you can see he's already tired. We might want to actually substitute him. Yeah, they're going to get through us easily if he's that tired. Fatigue is definitely a problem in this game. But now that Villarreal's moving up, I can't help but try to continue. Nice. So I can either pass to Villarreal or go for a shot. But with two, going for a shot is absurd. So I will pass to Villarreal, even though we've just used up all our moves. It's been a really fun game. I mean, we're almost at half, you know, at the halfway mark at halftime, and this game has pretty much just been passing and tackling, which I like. Because when you start in the amateur league, it seems like the goals are way too easy. Like, you're literally just like passing from kickoff to your frontal forwards and kicking a goal. That's it. As you get into these more advanced leagues, things change. Things really change. You notice that you have to manipulate your location, etc., to be able to get the best reaction. Okay. No! Oh, he got it. We got it back from him, but it doesn't matter because we have no moves. If this ends in a draw, it won't be the end of the world, honestly. Oh! Dude, you can't do that. You just... Oh my god, man. Dude, I'm getting so pissed off. They've injured 3 of our players in 2 games. This new league is very, very rough. Like, when we were playing an amateur league, you know, we were not getting injured this much. But in this advanced league, they are rough. And we're going to need more players for replacements. So he's passing from here. I think what I'm going to try to do... Ooh, okay, he's already doing his passing. So no, we don't get to set our players up. Oh, yes, we do. Unfortunately, we can't put him there. No. This is what I'm going to try. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. So I'm actually going to take the ball with Villarreal just because he's got a defender here to block him. Maybe the opponent will take too long to get the ball back. It'll definitely take more than one turn. Oh! Oh no! Villarreal is injured, dude. I am so annoyed right now. They have injured, like, all of our players. We've got 4 injured players. What the hell is wrong with these guys? Alright, so we want to get a goal here. I'm going to put Yenj there. Put Moshka here. And with Yenj, I'm going to try to do a pass in the center. Lofted pass. Or maybe we should just go for a shot. Yeah, we should just go for a shot. Free kick. Goal, Alentejo FC, guys. That is a beautiful free kick in 65 minutes of the game. It's exactly what we wanted. And if we can hold this, we win. So even with all those injured players, hopefully it'll be worth it. But, you know, being in this league has beat our team up, literally. Nice. Nice. Not so nice. Should have just passed back to Ferreira. They're going to have to go for the shot here. They got us. Yeah, that's going to be a tie. That's going to be a tie, unfortunately. Take care. Thanks, Redford. And unless we get ultra lucky. Jens is, you know, it's the only guy we can go for, and unfortunately, even there, it's going to be tough. Oh no, if they get a shot off. And we defended against it, but it's going to be a draw, for sure. So actually in this league, a draw is pretty good. I'll take it. 1 point. But Villarreal being injured and Frasco being injured, just unbelievable, man. How badly they hurt our players. Luckily, in these you know, earlier leagues, amateur and third league, the games don't happen nearly as often. It's not like every week usually. It's like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. But it depends, like how far we are in the tournament. So we might actually have to play very soon. And we got a lot of injured players. So as you can see, yeah, 30th to the 5th. I mean, that's actually within a week, but still, it's a week away. I'm hoping by the time we get there, our guys will all be fixed, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is a strategy sport game. Really interesting setup and mix of the two. And if you look on Steam, it's got some excellent reviews. And I can see why. It's very addictive. It's very enjoyable. And there's absolutely tactics and strategy that go into it. So if you want to see more on the channel, please make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and have a great day.